I'm Linnea. It is right now Labor Day, so September 5th. And if you're new here, I'm Linnea, and I make a lot of videos about my chronic GI dysmotility. I have intestinal dysmotility and gastroparesis, and I decided that this week I would do a what I eat in a week with gastroparesis. I have done these videos previously before I really accepted that I had gastroparesis, so the other ones are about titled what I eat in a week with intestinal dysmotility, but I have gastroparesis. This is what I eat in a week with gastroparesis. And yeah, so I'm not starting today, I'm starting tomorrow, but this is me saying, hey, welcome to the video, and now tomorrow, Linnea will talk to you. Good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday, September 6th, and I'm just getting ready to go to work. It is about 6:15 right now, and usually this is around when I'll wake up, and then I'll spend about an hour just chilling, having some coffee and some applesauce, which you'll see in a second, and then I will go to work around 7:15. I usually get to work around 8. Yes, my commute is kind of long now. And then I work from 8 to 5. So that's my day now. And I feel really sick right now. I normally wake up feeling super sick because my blood sugar is normally super low when I wake up because of not getting proper nutrition. And it's gotten to the point now where I also wake up in the middle of the night feeling really sick, super low blood sugar. Sometimes I wake up in a lot of stomach pain, and so that happened last night where I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and I was awake until 3, just in a lot of pain, feeling very sick. But during those times I don't eat because I'm afraid to eat. You're gonna find out that I've become really afraid to eat. Just in the past, when we got back from vacation, which we're still working on the videos for, but those will eventually be up. When we got back from vacation a little over a month ago, almost exactly a month ago, when we got back on August 1st, I felt like I was gonna change my life and make everything better. And I was doing really well with nutrition for a few weeks, or maybe it wasn't even a few weeks because it's been just a month. It fell apart so quickly, honestly, now that I think about that it's only been a month. This week's what I eat in a week might be a little bit of a downer, but we're gonna do it. So let's go. So for the coffee that I have every single day, I use this cold brew, and I just put about 3/4 of the cup with it. Then I fill the rest up with milk, and then I add some homemade chocolate sauce, and then it's sort of like a little mocha that I make for myself every morning. So yeah, once I get everything in there, I just microwave it. And this applesauce is the only applesauce, it's the only fruit really that's approved by the gastroparesis diet. So I have this applesauce from Wegmans. There's 5 servings in this thing, and so normally I'll have a couple servings and I just put it in a bowl. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So yeah, that's how much applesauce I'm gonna have, and yeah, that's gonna be breakfast pretty much. I'm not gonna show you my supplements every single morning because they are the same, but I'm gonna show you them this morning so you know that I take these every morning as well. I take this omega-3 supplement because I don't get any omega-3s in my diet otherwise. I take this probiotic for my gut health and just to keep me more regular, and then I take this probiotic for gut health regularity. So I'm gonna take those, get my coffee microwaved, and then I'm also gonna pack a couple things for lunch. I'm only packing snacks because I don't really trust myself to eat meals anymore during the day really, so I'm just gonna pack some snacks. So now I'm just sitting on the couch and I have my mocha and I have my applesauce, so I'm just gonna sit here and eat these and watch some TV, and then I will let you know what I packed for lunch. I ate the applesauce and the applesauce really filled me up, so I'm feeling in a lot of pain and I'm struggling to drink my coffee, which is very unfortunate because I really like to have my coffee and it helps with my energy as well. So I'm gonna get dressed for work and stuff and then come back to the coffee. So I'm gonna show you what I'm bringing to work. Given that I'm in a lot of pain from applesauce and coffee, I highly doubt that I'm gonna eat all of this, but I'm just gonna bring it to work, and then when I get home I'll show you what I ate or didn't eat. I've gotten really obsessed with this Chobani strawberry Greek yogurt because it's high in protein and it's really sweet and tastes really good. So I have a container of that. I have some crackers and I have some cheese in a container. Not a whole block of cheese, I'll show you what I cut up. And then I also am packing this Cliff Builders mint chocolate protein bar. So yeah, I'll show you what amounts of things I have. So this is the amount of cheese and crackers that I'm packing. They kind of got all discombobulated, but that's how many cheese and crackers I have. And then for the yogurt, I have probably 2 or 3 servings in here because yogurt is the safest food of the foods that I'm packing. So if I don't eat anything else, at least I have the yogurt. And yep, the protein bar is right there. So that's what I'm packing. So I finally finished the coffee and I'm just in so much freaking pain. Oh my gosh, like just hurts so bad. I feel so like over full and like it's hard to breathe, like oh gosh. But anyway, I'm gonna go to work and then I'll talk to you guys when I get home. So I just got home from work. It is like 5:20ish. I'm not feeling very well, which is pretty typical for me after work, just after a whole day of being out of the house and having symptoms and stuff like that. I typically don't feel very well after work, but I'm gonna have my post-work little drink that I have. It's like a little mocktail and I put aloe vera juice in it, which is good for your gut health. And so that's, I partially do it for gut health and I partially do it because I just enjoy the taste of it. And then as far as what I ate at work, I ate the Cliff Bar. So at like 10 o'clock, I ate the protein Cliff Bar and then I was in a lot of pain after that. I didn't feel very good. Then at 1 o'clock, I ate the yogurt and I had to like force myself to eat it, but I ate all of it. And then I was just in a ton of pain and super nauseous for like hours after I ate the yogurt. There were a lot of moments where I was afraid I was gonna throw up, but I had to like keep going to the bathroom. It was very like unpleasant. So I did not eat the cheese and crackers. I only ate the yogurt and the Cliff Bar. And I'm just gonna put the cheese and crackers in the fridge for another day. So as you can see, the yogurt is completely gone, but there's still the entire thing of cheese and crackers left that I didn't eat. And while I have this little mocktail, I'm gonna make my dinner, which is gonna be quinoa cooked in bone broth with some tomato sauce and potentially with some cheese. So I'm gonna work on that now as well. So yeah, there's my little mocktail, first mocktail of the night. All right, the recipe is like extraordinarily simple. This is a 1.5 cups of quinoa. So I just put that in and then I just empty both of those in there to cook it in. So both containers of bone broth are in there and then I'm just gonna turn it on and let it cook uncovered until it's done. And then while that cooks, I'm just gonna drink my mocktail. I'm starting to get my blood sugar back up, which is great. And I'm just gonna do some dishes and edit and stuff like that while that cooks. And I also decided that I wanna have some candy because I'm just pretty hungry now. So I'm gonna have 2 of these little like mini Snickers bars from the brand Unreal. So I'm gonna eat those as well. It's really bubbling away. It is getting close to being done. So I just added this entire container of roasted garlic pasta sauce from Primal Kitchen, which is my favorite pasta sauce brand. So it looks very soupy right now, but I'm gonna let it cook down some more. So this is what it looks like when it's all done and everything is like absorbed and whatnot. So I'm just gonna put some in a bowl with some cheese, and I'm also gonna make a second mocktail. So I'm gonna have that as well with my dinner. So yeah, I have quinoa with cheese on top, and then I have my second mocktail. So that's gonna be my dinner. So I finished all of my quinoa and it's sitting pretty well. Well, I feel pretty full and like uncomfortable, but I'm not in like terribly much pain. So I think, yeah, yeah, I finished it. I haven't had the second mocktail yet because I don't feel too good, so I'll have that later tonight. So it's like 8 o'clock right now and I'm feeling very, very nauseous. So I've kind of given up on my second mocktail and I'm just gonna switch to tea. So I'll show you my little tea setup that I have. So this is the kettle that Robert got me, and then I just have all these various herbs kind of around here. And I'm probably gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do some chamomile, some lemongrass, some peppermint, and maybe like some licorice root, but I'm almost out of licorice root, so I need to get more tea soon. I just keep procrastinating like getting more herbs, so I'm running out of a lot of my favorite herbs here. So I just poured my tea. I ended up adding some lavender and some lemon balm as well as the other herbs I was talking about. There's a lot of herbs in here, so I may have added too many, but that is okay. So I'm gonna let it steep for a little while. And I just put like the other mocktail that I made, I just put it in the fridge and I'll just drink it tomorrow because at this point with like how nauseous I am, there's just no way I'll be able to finish it. This tea blend is delicious, so I'm very much enjoying it. Very soothing for my nausea and whatnot. So I'm steeping my second mug of tea, which is gonna be my last mug of tea of the night. I put some lavender, I put some lemongrass in it, I did some chamomile, some peppermint, and I also put some lemon balm. That's what's in this one. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna end the vlog here. I'm just gonna steep this tea, then I'm gonna drink it, and it's like 9:30 right now, so I'll probably go to bed around like 10:30. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, so today is Tuesday and I actually did not wake up in the middle of the night and I don't feel super terrible this morning, so that is really good. I just had my supplements and I made my breakfast and it is the exact same as yesterday. So I took the same supplements. We have the mocha that I had yesterday, same thing. And then we have applesauce. So I'm just gonna sit down and eat this, just like I did yesterday morning. And once again, because I ate the applesauce first, I am struggling to finish this coffee. It's just the way it is. Yeah, on the weekends I don't make myself eat like a regular sort of breakfast thing like this because it's super hard for me. But anyway, I'm gonna try to power through, but I'm in a lot of pain, so I might not finish my coffee, I don't know. But it is what it is, I'm trying. So I did something a little different with the yogurt today. I added some hemp hearts and some almond butter. So we'll see how that goes today. But then the rest of the stuff that I'm bringing to work is the same. I'm bringing the cheese and crackers from yesterday, and I'm about to grab a protein bar. And yep, there's the protein bar. So protein bar, cheese and crackers, yogurt with almond butter and hemp seeds. That's the food for work today. So I finally finished my coffee. As you can see, I'm dressed for work, so I'm about to go to work. This was hard, but I finished it. Had to force it, which sucks, but that's the way it goes a lot of the time lately. So anyway, I finished the coffee. And yes, I did add almond butter and hemp seeds to my yogurt. And I've said before that nuts and seeds, because they're high fat and higher fiber and just harder to digest, they're not great foods for me. They're not like safe foods, but I'm just getting really tired of eating plain yogurt. I have a lot of almond butter and hemp seeds in the fridge, and I miss having them on yogurt, so I decided to just do it today. Because if I only stuck to safe foods, as I've said before, my diet would just be even more limited than it currently is. So when I decide I want to have something more adventurous, like some nuts and seeds, I just give it a go. So that's what we're doing today, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I have to get a haircut today, so my evening is gonna be a little bit different, but I'll talk to you guys tonight. Reason number like a lot of numbers why I know my gastroparesis has gotten worse over the course of this year is liquids never used to be a problem for me, and now like liquids can cause problems. Like the coffee is not sitting well, but I gotta drive to work, so I will seriously talk to you guys tonight. Alrighty, so it is 6:10 and I just got home from work, and my hair is wet because both it is like pouring rain outside, and also because I just got my hair cut and just put a lot of product in it, which I'm gonna have to like take a shower and get rid of because the product is all sticky and I don't like it. But anyway, work food wise did not go to plan at all. The only thing that I ate that I packed was the cheese and crackers. I did not eat the protein bar. I did not eat the yogurt. So I left those at work because it's just less to pack tomorrow. And so basically what happened is around 11 I got hungry. And so I had the cheese and crackers, and then I was just super nauseous. Like even like towards the end of like eating the cheese and crackers, I got super nauseous. And I took a Zofran thinking that it would help. And by 1 o'clock, I was still so nauseous and so miserable. And Zofran has never not helped before. Like Zofran always helped. And so when it didn't help at all, I got super freaked out, and I knew that I was definitely not going to be able to eat the yogurt and not going to be able to eat like the Cliff Bar. Like even the thought of it was like disturbing. I was like, no, it's gonna be so like bad, I'm gonna throw it up. It was so bad. So anyway, I didn't eat that, and I went to Target and I got my new favorite like nausea candy, which are like these, what are these, cough drops? Yes, I got 2 bags of cough drops, and then I just like ate cough drops like throughout the rest of the day to like keep my sugars up. And I also got this juice, but I only drank like half of it. Like even drinking some juice was just like way too difficult. It was making me like nauseous. So I only had like a handful of cough drops, and these are super strong. Like these are like pure menthol. So that like really helped with the nausea, like the menthol just being so strong for some reason. So the cough drops were like the only thing that helped. And now I'm back home, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna drink that mocktail that I didn't finish yesterday and then figure out what, because I think I'm feeling better. I think it was a rough day symptom wise, as they all are lately, honestly. So yeah, this is the mocktail from yesterday. I just threw it in the fridge, so this is still the same thing from what I made yesterday. And then I'm just gonna eat 2 of these because sometimes you just need some candy to get through it. So I ate those 2 mini little candy bars and the mocktail, and now I'm very nauseous. When I said that things got worse, this is what I'm talking about. And I really thought that I'd be able to like catch it getting worse and like film it for you guys, but it happened so quickly. It was like we went on vacation and I was doing better, and then I was doing better when we came back, and then like over the past couple of weeks it's just completely deteriorated, and now we're here. So I'm gonna take a shower and make some tea, and we'll see where the night takes us. So I'm steeping some tea. Again, I have used lavender, lemon balm, I used some chamomile, like the tiny bit that I have left. I used some peppermint, and then then some are over here. Yeah, I used some lemongrass. So that is what is steeping in this cup tonight. Robert and I did order me some new teas and some new tea blends. Since I liked the Happy Tummy tea from that brand, I want to try their other blends. So those are gonna come probably in a week or so. But until then, I just have the herbs that I have. So we'll see what I come up with. And I really don't feel very good. I threw up one time so far, so probably not gonna eat anything for a while, if any more today, because today's just been a complete mess with food and everything's made me so sick. And I don't like throwing up, but since I've already thrown up once and still feel super nauseous, I think it's just likely gonna happen again. So I'm gonna hope the tea just soothes everything and hopefully I can still have a decent evening. So it's like 9 and I've been editing, almost done with a health update video that you're gonna see prior to this. But anyway, I just made some more tea with some ginger, and then I did some of the Happy Tummy tea that I have. I'm running out of all my teas, oh my goodness. So yeah, it's just steeping right now, and then I'm gonna go back to editing. I'm not gonna eat any more tonight because I don't feel like vomiting. I finally don't feel nauseous anymore, but I don't wanna like throw up, so I'm not gonna eat any more tonight. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. So good night, y'all. I will talk to you tomorrow. So this is not gonna come as a surprise to anyone, but I woke up feeling extremely sick this morning and my blood sugar is super low, and I'm eating some of the quinoa that I made the other day just to like have like a different type of breakfast, but just like looking at it's making me nauseous, and I'm eating it, but like it's really painful to eat it. And I'm just wondering, how did I get here? Because this sucks. I ate about half of this, like about half, and I'm gonna put it in a container and take it with me to work today. And I feel really sick, really nauseous, so I don't really need to pack anything for work because I already have the yogurt that's been there since yesterday, the protein bar that's been there since yesterday, and I have like some more juice because like when I went to Target yesterday from like emergency nausea Target run, I got a bunch of juice and I wasn't sure how much I would need, and as you know, I only drank like half of that one juice, so I still have some juice at work as well. So I have a lot of things at work that I could eat, and now I'm gonna have this quinoa as well, so I'll just have to like bring it, and then I'll just, when I get home, I'll let you know what I actually ate at work. But this is not boding well given how sick I feel, and like just having my mouth taste like food is making me feel sick. So I'm going to brush my teeth like as soon as I finish filming this. I just hate being this sick every day, and I hate waking up and like feeling so sick because it just reminds me of like when I had my eating disorder and I just never thought that I'd be here again. Like being so sick from under eating. It's just like so miserable, and I literally can't do anything about it. Like when I sit down to eat, I get sick. So freaking frustrating. But I didn't have coffee or anything this morning because I just like the past 2 days coffee was super difficult, so I don't want to push myself and try. Like the thought of coffee right now just like makes me feel sick too. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth and hope for the best for this day, and when I get home I'll let you know what happens. So I'm home from work. It was a good day, like work-wise, like got a lot of stuff done, but like symptom-wise, it was not good, as are all days lately. So let me just show you what I ate at work, and then Robert and I think are gonna go out to dinner tonight, which normally we don't do on days when I don't feel well, but I just feel like going out to dinner and hoping for the best. So that's what we're gonna do. But let me show you what I ate today. So all morning I sipped on this mango kombucha, and I did finish it. And I also ate a lot of cough drops to help with the nausea. I had these 2 flavors like all throughout the morning. Then around noon, I was like, okay, I'm gonna brave like actual food. And I ate most of the yogurt that had the almond butter and the hemp seeds in it that I packed the other day and didn't eat, so I actually ate most of that, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Then like a few hours, then I took some Zofran because I was super nauseous. Then after the Zofran kind of worked, I was like, okay, I need to eat more. So I ate like a couple bites of this Cliff bar, this Cliff protein bar. I had like just a lot of tiny bites that added up to like a quarter of the bar. I didn't eat that much of it. Then I ate like most of this naked juice. That was pretty good, but I couldn't finish that either. So I had most of this juice. And then I did not eat any of the quinoa that I packed. So I'm just gonna throw it back in the fridge, and that might be breakfast tomorrow. I kind of liked the savory breakfast thing, although it made me way more nauseous in the morning than it does at night, so I don't really know, but we'll see. Anyway, that was what I ate at work today. Lots of half-finished things, but that's how it goes. And I think Robert and I are gonna go get ramen and see if I can brave that tonight. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm kind of at the point where like when every single thing I'm eating, no matter how safe of a food it is, like makes me feel sick and in pain and nauseous and all that stuff, I'm to the point where I'm like, does it really matter if I eat safe foods or not? Because everything's gonna respond badly, which is part of why I just want to eat something that I like, which is ramen. So that's part of why we made this decision. So I'm sitting in the car at our apartment, and we just got back from dinner. I'm a little nauseous, unsurprisingly, and I'm having some reflux, but otherwise I feel all right. I obviously have leftovers from dinner. It's like this thing, leftovers. I ate about half of it, which I'm really proud of that, because I didn't think I would eat half of my dinner, so I'm super happy about that. I never go in expecting to eat all of it, but if I eat like at least half, then I'm stoked about it, and then I have a meal for another day. And then after dinner, I didn't get a footage of the ice cream before we ate it, but I got some footage of like the empty cup, because we ate ice cream afterwards at this place called Simon Says Dip This in Durham that Robert is like obsessed with. We go there. If we eat dinner in Durham and we can walk to Simon Says Dip This, we pretty much always do. So we got some ice cream there with an espresso dip. It's like vanilla ice cream with like an espresso dip, and we shared it. I ate more than I thought I was going to eat, which I was also super psyched about. And then, you know, Robert had the rest of it because he was like his ice cream, and then I have a few bites, you know. But yeah, that was the evening. It went better than I thought. It definitely cheered me up because I've been feeling super sad today, and just super sad this whole week with how my symptoms have been. And I'm just glad I had an evening where like I could eat some normal food and, you know, just have a night where I felt like I was a human being in like a functional way. Update, very nauseous. So we're gonna go with the Spindrift. And we're gonna go with the Zofran. This is the second Zofran that I've taken today. I don't normally take more than one of these in a day, but here we are. I took one after lunch, took one after dinner, because that's where we are with the nausea right now. So doubling up on Zofran today. Alrighty, so further update, the Zofran did help, but I just generally feel really awful. So I'm just going to go to bed early tonight and call it. I have not had any tea. Like, for some reason, like the thought of like a hot liquid just seems bad to me. So I've been drinking the fizzy Spindrifts, which kind of help like calm things a little bit. And yeah, that's the night. So talk to you guys in the morning. And tomorrow will be the last day of this vlog. I think it's best if I keep it to like work days for now, because like I don't have the energy to vlog on the weekends when I just like fully like crash from everything. Alrighty, good morning y'all. It is Friday. I'm very glad that it's Friday. I don't feel the best. Just blood sugar is really low, just very tired. Just very glad it's Friday. I'm gonna show you what I'm having for breakfast and what I'm bringing for work, and then I'm gonna lay on the couch for like half an hour and just try to feel good and human again. Breakfast is gonna be this plain bagel. So that's gonna be breakfast. And then as far as what I'm bringing to work, I'm bringing Greek yogurt with hemp seeds and almond butter again. And then I'm bringing the quinoa with cheese that I brought to work yesterday and then didn't eat. So that's the food for work, and that is breakfast. I'm about to pack up my lunch for work, but the bagel is sitting like really well. I'm not like too nauseous, and I don't feel like I'm in very much pain, so we have one more bagel left, and so I'm gonna pack a bagel as well with the rest of the stuff that I bring to work, so in case if like the other stuff doesn't sit well, I still have a bagel which should sit pretty well. So that is the current plan. I'll talk to you guys when I get home. Alrighty, so I'm home from work now. Pretty chill day at work, pretty good Friday, and I'm gonna review what I ate at work and how it went, and then I'm gonna go lay down because I really don't feel good. I'm having heartburn, which like heartburn is a symptom for me, but it's not like, it doesn't happen every day. It doesn't even happen every week. It kind of is occasional. When it happens, it's like really intense heartburn. So I'm having that. And then I've also been having just a lot of pain all day today. Like every single thing that I've eaten has like, well, besides like the bagel initially this morning, but like the second bagel and like everything else that I ate at work just caused me a lot of really intense pain. Not sharp pain, but like the feeling of like my stomach is just like so over full that it's just like causing tightness all over my abdomen, and it's hard to breathe, and it's putting pressure on my ribs, and like it's hard to just like move. It hurts so bad. Like it was so painful driving home from work today. But anyway, so what I ate at work, at like 10 o'clock, I ate that second bagel, and then I felt kind of uncomfortable, but I ate it. And then like around lunchtime, I did eat the quinoa, but then I was in a ton of pain from that, so I didn't eat anything else until like about 30 minutes before I left from work, which is why I'm feeling so bad right now, because I ate like right before I started driving. But I finished the yogurt, although you can see that I did not eat the almond butter. I just had a feeling that I wasn't gonna be able to tolerate it, because like I said, I can't always tolerate like nuts and stuff like that, and there's definitely a day where I knew like I cannot tolerate this almond butter, so I ate around it, and then I just ate the yogurt, and like the hemp seeds were fine. But yeah, in a lot of pain, not feeling very good. The nausea's not been as bad today, but the pain has been super bad. I always have one symptom at least once in a day that's like super bad, and they like to alternate sometimes, so yay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go lay down. So I decided to make a little mocktail situation to hopefully help with the heartburn. Yeah, normally when I get heartburn, I feel like I need to be like sipping on something like cold and like soothing. So I'm hoping this helps because this is not a good time at all. So the heartburn is really bad. And I've only had a couple of sips of the mocktail. I'm gonna throw it in the fridge, and then I'm not throwing it out, I'm putting it in the fridge. And then Robert and I are gonna just go to like South Point, which is super near us, and just walk around and just enjoy the fact that it's Friday. And I don't know if I'll eat while we're out, but if I don't, I have the leftover ramen from yesterday that I'm gonna try to eat. So we'll see how that goes. So we are back from like just being out and about to walk around the mall. Robert got some dinner, I didn't, so I heated up my leftovers from last night, and they actually taste pretty good. I'm psyched about it. So these are the leftovers that I heated up, and I'm just going to eat these for my dinner. And then I also have some tea steeping that I'm like literally about to cover while it steeps. But this tea is peppermint, then we added some of the happy tummy tea, then what else did I add? I added dandelion root because it's really good for motility, and then I added some lavender because I'm obsessed with lavender in tea. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with it, so that's what we have. And yeah, that's tonight's little tea. So that's gonna be the vlog. I'm literally just gonna have my leftover ramen, gonna have my herbal tea, hope for the best, and watch TV with Robert and just have a good evening. But that's the vlog. I'm gonna be making one of these every single week now because I think it's the best way to really show what I'm going through every single day, to document it for you guys, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So every single week you will now see one of these in addition to like one of my more informational or like topic focused videos. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in just like a couple of days. So last little update, this tea is super good. Highly recommend that combination. Then I have these popsicles, and they were just kind of sitting in the freezer, and I wanted a popsicle, so I had 2 of those. And yeah, they look like this. They're pretty good. They're kind of icy compared to like normal orange cream pops, but they're all right. So yeah, that's what I had to end the night.